Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10. So, welcome to Season 2. I have not done pretty much anything in between seasons, and I decided to differentiate them because we hit day 500. So we're at 500 right as of this moment. It's going to be 501 in a little bit. I mean, we could just sleep through the night to get there, of course. But we're probably a quarter of the way through this entire mod pack just due to the sheer amount of quests. So we're going to actually get into that right now. And I'm going to need to learn a couple things, namely being for getting the different stuff. So we need a dissolution chamber, which is going to cost us plastic, which we get from dry rubber, which is rubber essence smelted. So we should have that. I have a bunch of dry rubber. Okay, let's do this. Let's smelt all this stuff up to get ourselves some plastic. How did I get all the way down there? Wild. Anyway, we can get all of that, and then we should be able to, ideally, get a machine frame. Don't know if that's going to be a thing that we need to get. Probably is. And then we need ourselves a diamond gear, which thankfully does not cost much either. And I think now we can actually craft this. I'm going to put this into my inventory just in case it gets a quest. We get a dissolution chamber. And what we need to do in the dissolution chamber is vibranium, unobtainium, pink slime, which you get pink slime from dissolution chamber or with the heated centrifuge, which is a pink slimy comb, or we get the mob slaughter factory. And we just get a spawner that goes right next to it. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's just get those guys in there. Then we get our mob slaughter factory. We need some pipes. We'll get a fluid pipe. Get a pipe wrench. And then we need to power it. So I'll just grab some ender cells. I should have some nitro ender cells that we can use to power them. Not too bad. And now we just need to slaughter some mobs. I guess I could put this... Will this gather pink slime? So, usage, it's using FE, but, nitro ender cell, because they keep getting taken away from me. And what we're gonna need is pink slime, and what it should happen when I turn this guy on is show working area. Oh, okay, so I need range upgrades from this, because otherwise we're gonna fill up very fast. At industry, add-on range. Okay, that's gonna cost us a bunch. We need latex in the dissolution chamber for that, which means that I just need to get this closer, and it should work perfectly fine. The only issue is, when I break it, it's gonna go immediately into our system, which means now I need to get it again, which is the mob slaughter factory, and then we get ourselves a ender cell, and then this guy should, in theory, be able to place it right here, and then power it from above by breaking this one, and this should work to get ourselves some pink slime and some schmeat, and then we put our dissolution chamber back here. I can chuck that stuff in there, another cell on top, and then I need my pipes again, which is going to be the fluid pipe and then the pipe wrench, so that we can get this guy flowing into there. And thankfully it's going to go nice and slow, and the meat is not the one we wanted, so Input from the back. What we want to do is the back should be hold, and then this back, this should be push. So that's full of meat, so I need to break that, and then I need to get the dissolution chamber back so that we can hopefully get this filling up with... Okay. Why is that disabled? Okay, there we... disabled. I need the dissolution chamber to be filling up with pink slime. Not... Okay, dissolution chamber. I need pink slime, not meat. There we go, pink slime. Perfect. Okay, and then from there, we need to get pink slime, which is gonna be gotten from this, which is 3 with a glass pane. So I need glass panes, perfect, and I'm gonna need, what, 16 to make 4? And then what we'll do is we will go and we will get unobtainium. We'll get 4 unobtainium real quick. And then, what's it called? Vibranium. Get all the unobtainium stuffs. And we got some pink slime in there, which hopefully now means that we can do this properly. Okay, come on, come on. We got our pink slime. That's our very first pink slime. Perfect. Okay, and now we just need to turn this on again. And then turn it off. And we'll get even more. And turn it off real quick, just so that we don't get our entire... Yep, never mind, too late. Our entire inventory filled up with random stuff from these guys. I do need to change the mobs to be something that drops less than an infinite number of things, because it's really annoying. But at least now we've got 2. We need 4, correct? I think it's 4. Yeah, 4, and then soul lava, which is soul lava comes, which is soul lava bees, which is soul lava and soul lava liquid. It's gotten from a soul lava bucket, which I guess is something that I need to find. Or is there a way to make soul lava? Give me 1 second, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so apparently it's in the dimension that has all the modium stuff in it. So what we're gonna do, I think, is we're just gonna grab those 4, and then now we need to go find soul lava. So I'm gonna toggle you on for 1 quick second, and then now we're going to get... I should have a warp. I don't? Okay. Well, we can at least do it from the Nether, which shouldn't be too difficult, since I think we have one of the pads that you use to warp through over here, I think? I mean, we should, because I have one out here. The teleport pad. As we do this, we hop in to the Nether, and then it'll load. I hope. There we go. And it is right here. Perfect. And then we can crouch click on it. And now I need my compass. And we go ancient basalt deltas. Found 0. We're in 1, which means that soul lava should be everywhere. Perfect. Okay, now we need buckets. I think 32 should be enough. But as expected, it is very common here. which is exactly why we came into here, because we need a lot, apparently. I was just reading Reddit comments for how much we might end up needing. And we're gonna need one for all that we're doing right now. So then we can warp. Or we can just slash home. Forgot that's a thing. It's been a couple days since I've actually played last, so what we should be able to do now, though, is we should have got enough of you. Okay, I'm gonna need to get my pipe wrench, and we will detach you from you. We will funnel this back in. Push. Okay, that doesn't work. Cool. That's a bummer. So, I guess we're gonna have to delete everything inside, which is fine. Not a big deal. But, now we need to get it back, which is the dissolution chamber. And now we do this. We do this. We do this. We do that. Do I need 1 bucket per or 1 millibucket? That's 100 millibuckets. Okay, and then 2 piglet hearts. 2 piglet hearts, which are not hard to come by, and now it gets going. Hooray. Okay, and then we're getting an obtainium vibranium. And I'm realizing that we should definitely be doing this with those, but I don't have enough of the pink slime. So, we at least got that quest completed. And now we need to get the Aldemodium Unobtainium alloy, which is going to be using the enchanting apparatus, which I don't even know how to use, so we'll have to learn. And we also, for that, we need an imbuement chamber, which I don't know how that works either, so we're gonna have to actually learn Forbidden and Arcanus, which thankfully we've got a space over here for doing that. And that is going to be down here in Magic. Forbidden and Arcanus. That's not Forbidden and Arcanus. It is Ars Nouveau. Okay. So, we need the Worn Notebook. Worn Notebook. Okay. Cool. Getting started. Obtaining Source Gems. Imbuement Chamber. Okay. Remember to obtain source gems. Okay, so we need a imbuement chamber first, which is archwood, which thankfully we've got some of that. And then we get our imbuement chamber, and that gets put down. Okay, so the imbuement chamber passively accumulate or will draw source jars. Okay, so at, what is it, Ars jar? Ender source jar, creative source jar, how do I make that? Oh, I need ATM stars, and I need source jars for that, and for that I need more archwood, which is fine, I guess. So, let's get a couple of you guys, and you, okay. So, how do I fill up a source jar? Do I use source gems? So, I've got 27 source gems. I cannot use them on anything. How do I fill up this? Okay. Let me look at, so spellcasting, spell mana, source. Devices, we use source jars. Source jar and a source link. Okay. Source from crops and tree growth within 15 blocks. Archwood saplings. Okay. So that is a thing. Source Okay, so passive is the only way that we're really gonna do this. But then how do I get the stuff for the enchanting app? How do I do this? Then, apparatus crafting, enchanting apparatus. Pedestals and source. Okay. Arcane pedestals within 3 blocks with their items. Middle item on the enchanting apparatus. Okay. So I need pedestals. What is a pedestal? Pedestal. Okay. So we need these guys, and I'm gonna need how many for this guy? So for this, I need 8. So 8 of them, which is a lot. Okay, 8 of you. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoot. I need more source stone, which is this. Okay, so we can make that. And then I need more source stone, which is fine, because I need exactly 8. And then we've got an enchanting apparatus already. So this is gonna need to go, like, you go here. And then we go, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you, and then this guy is gonna need to go right about here. This should probably go up a block, so, we'll just use this as a temporary block, and then this guy can be floating. And we're gonna need source jars for providing how much source does it need? 10,000 source. And this is, iron, dirt, and a seed. So we need iron, dirt, and seeds. Seeds. Perfect. Okay, so. No recipe found. Pedestals are required. They must be placed within the 1 block cube around the chamber. Okay, so. We need more pedestals. Okay, that's fine. I just need a little more source stone. So then we need 2 and 3. Okay. So then you, and you, and then what goes into that guy for the... So that's for the earth essence. What goes in the middle? A source gem. So source gem. Crafting earth essence. Add source nearby to increase craft speed. So the progress is gonna go pretty slow. And we need to accumulate source to speed it up. So we're probably gonna need more source jars. And then we're gonna need the, source, what's it called? ME source jar, volcanic, source relay, agronomic, alchemical, vitalic. How do you use vitalic source link? So source. Vitalic source link. Nearby mob death and animal breeding. Okay, so we can make that. And that, having this right here. And then those guys right there. Will that fill them up if I just start wailing on some mobs? Because if I do this, will it increase the things? If so, that's big. If not, I'm upset. So please have worked. 36%. Okay. So it's slow, but it's not nothing. Okay, I'm happy. So I can do this. And I should probably be using the sword that doesn't generate a ton of loot, because otherwise we're gonna get completely overwhelmed and I'm gonna get really upset. But, okay, let's do this. This is probably full as of right now. Like, they're probably completely full right now. That was a lot of mob death. Source... Gem. Okay. Let's come down here. And 100% full, 100% full, 100% full. So if I plop you guys down... That guy is emptying out. And we got ourselves an earth essence. Okay. What does it take to make the other essences? That's all we need to know. So we need you, and you. And then we can get the all. We need 2 piglet hearts, and then we need 1 vibrate. Wait, we're making aldomodium unobtainium. So we just need aldomodium and unobtainium. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there, and then you're going there and there. And then now we just need fire essence, which is gonna be flint and steel, gunpowder, and torch. Flint and steel, gunpowder, and torch. Okay, what about the other ones? So that's gonna be that one. And then we need the other 2. So water essence is gonna be water bucket, kelp, and snow. Water buckets, kelp, and snow. I think that's what it was. Water bucket, kelp, and snow. And then air essence is feather, arrow, and then wilden wing. So feather, arrow, and wing. Should have one. We don't have one. How do we get you then? Tablet of Summon Wilden. How do we do that? Wilden... Tablet of Summon Wilden. I need Vexing Archwood, which means I need to find Vexing Archwood, which means I should probably do this. Vexing Archwood sapling. Okay. So, Vexing Archwood, and then I need, bone meal. That's the right thing. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, let's do this. So, we need you. Then I need you to grow up. Then I need to harvest you. Okay, we got 12 from that guy, and 47. And then we can go like this. We get you. We get as much as possible, which is good. And then we should be able to... okay. That augments of some of the variety of wooden monsters, so... okay, okay. So we need a brazier? A brazier? A ritual, whatever the heck it is. So we need a source gem block, which is gonna be 4 source gems for this guy, and then I need a pedestal already. And then we do this, and then we do that, we plop that down, and then we do this. Awaiting activation. Running. Cool. Will you give me a Wilden Wing? They didn't give me a Wilden Wing. I need the wing. Oh, it's because I'm... Bruh. Okay, that gave me the spike. That gave me the horn. Okay. So... Build in... We got a spike. We got those guys. We got those guys. And now I need another... Wilden... Tablet of Summon Wilden. And we can go and get 3 more of them. We go you. Come on now. Okay, that's some more spikes. Some more spikes. I think it's that one. That gives me, nope, that one gives me the horn. That one gives me that. That one, still the horn. Okay, I don't need Wilden horns. I don't need Wilden hunters. I need the Wilden, I need the last Wilden one. Which, I don't know what it's called. There it is, there it is. Okay, the bat one. The bat looking one. Okay, and then we get Wilden horn, we get the Wilden wing. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then get rid of you real quick. Don't need you no more. And then what we can do is we just go back in here. And we can do this ritual first. So torch, gunpowder, you, and then we use a source gem to activate it. How much does it use to craft these guys? 2,000. So... nothing insane, but also quite a bit. So... let's just chuck that in there. Fire Essence can go there. And then we get Wilden Wing. So Wilden Wing, Arrow, and Feather. And then Source Gem. And to craft up more source gems, we need to imbuement chamber, lapis. Okay. Good thing we've got only a little bit of lapis. It's a big deal. Uh-huh. Okay, perfect. Let's do that. We get ourselves the air essence. We can harvest you, and we can use those as the source for this. Which is perfect. And then we just need this last one, which is snow, kelp, and water bucket, and then source gem. And what is it for this guy? It is going to be use these for this guy, which is going to, the center needs to be source gem, which is perfect. So that, and then center, we click Arcane Core. Okay. Arcane Core. My last one. Okay, so we should probably grab these guys back, and then we need to make some more source stones, which thankfully seem to be incredibly easy to make. And then we just click on this, and it should go in. That's actually really friggin' cool. Okay, that was neat. That was really cool. I'm a big fan. Okay, so we've got those guys. And now we need to make the sword, which is going to be in here. So we need the sword, which is going to be with an aquatic dragon scale. Okay, so anywho, we need the sword, the axe, the pick, and the shovel. So that's going to be... Is it all in those guys with the same thing? I think it is. So I'm just gonna need one of each. And then I need golden dragon scales. I need aquatic dragon scale. I just need the 3 different dragon scales. Eternal Stella, which we have. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. A few. 4 of... Okay. Stupid Diorum. 4 of you, which means I need more Diorum. Which means I need more Munditabar. Whatever the heck a Munditabar is. Anyway, we get that, then we get that, and then we get aquatic dragon scales, which is 4 more of you. And then we need to get alloy. We need 4 of each. Yeah, we need 4 of each. Which is not a big deal. And then I need 8 Eternal Stella. Which I have 3 of right now. So I think we do this at the beginning of next episode. Because this is going to take a little bit. But I do think that I want to get one more thing done before I finish this episode off. We need to visit the Beyond, which is the end, but we're not going to do that yet. I want to get into the modular routers thing, which means we need to get the starter modular router, which costs a blank module. Then we get into modular routers. I don't even know what modular routers even is. It all starts with a router. The buffer is the single item slot in the routers where the items come and go through. Okay, so it's just a item router. It just routes items. Okay, that's, I mean, it's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And until next time, GG's, peace, and have a great day. Bye-bye!